So, when you came to the Ford Foundation, you sold the existing art collection and used the funds to replace it with pieces from a significantly more diverse group of contemporary artists. You also oversaw the purchase of ebony and jet collections and donated them to the archives at the Museum of African American History. Why'd you make those changes?
The art. So
And
So,
this is a community director.
there was a wonderful Ford Foundation art collection that Mr. Ford, Henry Ford II, when the headquarters was built, amassed. And it was a beautiful collection. We had Renoir, Chagall, Monet, Manet. I mean, it was really quite lovely. I would say art historians would say that we had a lot of names, but it wasn't like any of it was like the best or anything, but we had a lot of names. So, when the trustees and I, as we started to reimagine the building, because this was part of a larger strategy to move the building from being a kind of a fortress and just for us to being a community destination, space for nonprofits and other things. I said to the trustees, we have an art collection that is all white men, mostly European, and there's one woman. And we're a foundation that just approved a new mission to focus on inequality and diversity in the world. We should sell the art. And the good news is the Ford trustees are a remarkable group of people. I mean, exceedingly distinguished people who are relentlessly focused on advancing the foundation's mission. And I think they really understood that. So we call Christie's, and, not to everyone's pleasure, but we did deaccession the art. We did sell the collection. And that then made it possible because we didn't want to use grant dollars or any budget. So that in turn made it possible for us to begin to acquire a new Ford collection. The first piece we acquired is, an 8-foot tall Kehinde Wiley, who did the portrait of President Obama. That is this quite remarkable portrait of a woman called Wanda Critchlow from Brooklyn, who it's gotten a lot of media because it's such an amazing portrait to have down in our lobby. But now our collection is about 80% women of color and people and queer and diverse in lots of different ways. And I think people notice it, and it's been written about a lot, and it's gotten a lot of attention, I think, because it does reflect our sense of who we are as a foundation.